Welcome everybody to Crystal Maidens. My name is Misty Sloshkonix and this episode is sponsored by Nutaku. Nutaku is a platform to play web browser-based game that ranges from PG-13 to exotic. Yeah, let's call it that. So yeah, for full disclosure's sake, I am being paid to talk about one of their game and I chose Crystal Maidens. Normally the game have a raunchy version and a safe for work alternate, but in Crystal Maidens' case, it's only a raw edition at the moment. So a little bit of exposition is in need for you to understand why I like Crystal Maidens so much. While I am an anime reviewer, at my core I've always been a gamer first and foremost. Sometimes I like to invest myself in a 100 hours ordeal quest, and at other times I have a 15-minute gap which doesn't allow me to boot up one of those behemoth of a game. And when I want to play a simple game, one of my favorite genre is tower defense games. That's why games like Crystal Maidens tickle my fancy. This game is a free-to-play browser game, and compared to many titles on Nutaku that you could spend hours drowning yourself in, I find this one to shine in its simplicity. First of all, the art style is quite compelling. It has this rustic artsy design that gives it an European Japanese painting vibe. Second of all, the game is super easy to grasp. The goal of every matches is to deploy your Crystal Maidens, trademark name, and have them take out the enemy artifacts. It is a reverse tower defense, and that's genuinely the first time I see myself with that kind of approach. You use whichever maiden you have unlocked, and you drag and drop them behind their starting line. They crawl their way up to the artifact and give it a good old smack, and there you go, level complete. Of course, that's the dumbed down version, but there is more to it than that, so let's dive into the metagame. On the main HUD, you will find various currencies, energy that allow you to tackle missions, it will replenish over time, coins that you get as a reward per missions, they will allow you to purchase enhancement, and then you have gems that are the rare currency that you'll need for the shop. On the world map, you'll find various camp or improvement possible to upgrade your limitation. Say you want more energy, you can invest in the barracks, it'll increase from 25 to 30. You want your Fire Maiden to get that extra boost, well, give some love to the fire camp. Anyway, now if you'll follow me carefully to the core of the game, you will have on your left the Maidens. Currently, there is 16 Maidens available since the game just launched. Each of the girls have their sub-stories. By getting elemental crystals, you will be able to flirt with them and eventually romance the girls. Of course, since this is YouTube, I have to keep this PG-13, but trust you me, they are spicy, I mean muy caliente. Doing all the romance will not only grant you those saucy moments, but will also boost your girl's stats. Or, you know, you could go about it doing the boring way and just getting her some merch. Yeah, like a helmet or an armor. Or, I don't know, just get her some clothes or something. Once she's all decked out, you can tackle the mission. Gameplay-wise, it might seem a bit easy, but the strategy behind it is pretty fun. Every maiden has a basic attack and a special move. The special moves have cooldowns and you will need them to get out of a pinch. So usually you'll want to deploy your melee fighter first to get the aggro, and then have a healer ready. The only one I have at the moment is Althea, but she's pretty good. When people are almost dead, boom, give her a slap of heal and keep smacking enemies until you reach the end. Also, the game allows you to pick up one of your girl and bring her further back behind your other maidens, so if one is about to die, you can swap aggro to somebody else. Thankfully, if you do lose a girl, the match isn't lost just yet, they will go on cooldown and you can just respawn them. Of course, that will prevent you from getting one of the achievements on that particular mission, but I mean, when push comes to shove, sometimes it's best to get a little bit of something than nothing at all. As long as the timer on the clock is running, she is ready for the I mean PG-13, yeah, I gotta remember that. If you still struggle after that, then, well, that's where the shop comes in handy. You can summon new maidens, or gear, or weapons, or straight up crystal packs. All in all, the game is pretty slow, so the best way to enjoy it is to keep it open in a tab or come back daily to collect rewards and spend energy. There's also currently a Christmas event, so if you're someone who likes to get exclusives, there's a ton of bragging rights waiting for you in there. New content is also coming soon, so if you bone every girl, there will be more for you in the future. So yeah, that's my game recommendation for this week. I hope you can try it out. You'll find the link in the description. Also, as a side note, in early 2018, the game will be available on mobile, so you can have your smut on the go. Ain't that the true American dream? But in the meantime, you'll find it on nutaku.net. Everybody wins. Be safe, my dudes. I'll catch you on the next train for the next video.
I've been to the hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.